That day, when I went out to the garden, my arm brushed against the branches of a crape myrtle tree, and I suddenly noticed that tiny bugs with thin brown-black wings were clinging to my skin. It was strange because I had never seen them before. At first, I was a bit startled, but my curiosity got the better of me, and I started looking around. That's when I discovered something even more surprising. Under the leaves in the garden, there were lots of white bugs clinging to them. This made me a bit worried because they could be harmful to the plants. Then I spotted some small caterpillars. Right then, I thought, I need to do something before these pests ruin the garden. Instead of getting rid of them right away, I had an interesting idea. Why not try raising them and see if they could turn into beautiful butterflies? So, I decided to collect those little caterpillars and put them in a box to observe. First, they were still wriggling around, but just a few days later, I noticed they weren't moving anymore. Instead, they had curled up inside the leaves, lying completely still. I thought they might have died. Feeling a bit disappointed, I set the box aside and didn't think much about it anymore. 7 days later, while tidying up, I was surprised to see that the caterpillars in the box had completely transformed. They weren't the butterflies I had hoped for. Instead, they had turned into hoverflies, something I learned from Google. Hoverflies, also known as syrphid flies, are special insects that look just like bees. Don't be fooled by their appearance. They don't sting and are completely harmless to humans. However, hoverflies are silent heroes in your garden. Not only do they help pollinate flowers, but they also control pests, especially aphids that can damage plants. The larvae of hoverflies are effective predators, helping to protect plants without the need for chemical pesticides. Given their important role in the ecosystem, hoverflies truly deserve our respect and protection. I was also fascinated by the wonders of nature. They didn't turn into butterflies, but they are still an essential part of the ecosystem, contributing to the balance of nature. In the end, I decided to release these hoverflies back into the wild so they could continue playing their role. This experience taught me that nature is full of mysteries and surprises, and sometimes what we expect doesn't happen, but we gain new and meaningful experiences instead.